What is the first steam engine? Who makes it? Where was it first used? Let's find out in today's episode of Engineering Explained. We often associate the invention of the steam engine with one man in particular, Thomas Savery, but he wasn't the first to ever conceptualize this powerful machine. In fact, there were several people who played key roles in the development of the steam engine over the years. So let's take a closer look at how this amazing invention came to be and explore some of the lesser-known contributors along the way. So, let's start off by asking the question, who made the first steam engine? And if we trace back the roots of the steam engine, we can identify several individuals who've contributed to its early development. One of the earliest known inventors to experiment with steam power was Hero of Alexandria, a Greek mathematician and engineer who lived around 10 to 70 AD. He is credited with inventing a device known as aeolipile, which was essentially a sphere mounted on a pivot and connected to a boiler. The steam was produced inside the boiler. It escaped through two nozzles in the sphere, causing it to spin. While not a true steam engine as it didn't produce linear motion, the aeolipile demonstrated the potential of using steam power for mechanical purposes. Another important early contributor was Taqi al-Din al-Maraghi, an Iraqi Muslim engineer and inventor who lived in the 9th century. Al-Maraghi developed a more sophisticated steam engine that could pump water from low to high places, whose engine consisted of a horizontal cylinder with a piston that moved back and forth inside it. The piston was connected to a crank, which in turn operated a water pump. Although not as advanced as modern steam engines, Al-Maraghi's invention was a significant step forward, as it utilized the power of steam to perform useful work such as pumping water, a task that was previously done manually. After that, the idea of using steam power lay dormant for several centuries, until it was rediscovered during the Renaissance. One of the first Europeans to study steam power in depth was Giovanni Branca, an Italian engineer and physicist, who lived from 1614 to 1680. Branca built a steam engine that could rotate a wheel and even power a windmill. His engine, however, was relatively complex and not very practical for widespread use. Then came the French military engineer and inventor, Thomas Savery, who is often mistakenly credited with inventing the first steam engine. Savery's engine, patented in 1698, was the first crude steam engine capable of producing useful work. It was a low-pressure system that used a single acting cylinder and piston and was primarily intended for pumping water out of mines. While not very efficient, Savery's engine was an important milestone in the development of steam power, and it paved the way for further improvements. After that, the English engineer and inventor Thomas Newcomen partnered with a foundry owner named John Calley to create an improved version of Savery's engine. The result was the atmospheric engine, patented in 1712. This engine featured a single acting cylinder with a piston that moved in an up and down motion powered by the force of steam condensing inside the cylinder, although still not very efficient. The atmospheric engine was a significant improvement over Savery's design, and it found wide use in pumping water out of mines. Finally, the stage was set for the legendary Scottish inventor James Watt to make his groundbreaking improvements to the steam engine. So having that long answer out of the way, the first steam engine was made by Thomas Savery, B.A. But then you might ask, who teach him? And the answer would be Thomas Newcomen. Thomas Savery's steam engine was inspired by the earlier work of Thomas Newcomen, an English engineer who had invented an improved atmospheric engine for pumping water out of mines. Newcomen's engine was more efficient than Savery's, and it became widely used in the mining industry. However, it was still relatively inefficient and required a lot of manpower to operate. Savery believed that he could improve upon Newcomen's design and create a more efficient engine. He experimented with various designs and concepts, including a double-acting cylinder and piston, which allowed the engine to generate power in both directions of movement. Savery also introduced the use of a separate condenser, which allowed the engine to operate more efficiently. After years of experimentation and fine-tuning, Savery successfully built a steam engine that was capable of generating power in 1698. He patented his invention and began marketing it to the mining industry. Savery's engine was the first commercially available steam engine, and it marked a significant milestone in the history of technology. However, despite its innovative design, Savory's engine was not widely adopted due to a number of factors. One of the main reasons was that the engine was relatively expensive to build and maintain. Additionally, the engine was complex and required skilled operators to run it efficiently. Finally, the mining industry was already using Newcomen's atmospheric engine, which, although less efficient, was cheaper and easier to operate. As a result, Savory's steam engine did not gain widespread acceptance during his lifetime. Nevertheless, his invention laid the foundation for future improvements to the steam engine and ultimately led to the development of more efficient and practical steam-powered machines. Now that we know who made the first steam engine and who inspired him, another common question is, where was it first used? And the answer is mines. The first steam engine was primarily used in mines. The first commercial application of Savory's steam engine was in the mining industry. Mines were some of the earliest and most frequent users of steam power, because pumping water out of the mines to prevent flooding was essential to the miners' safety and the success of mining operations. The steam engine proved to be a valuable asset in this regard, providing a more efficient and reliable solution compared to manual pumping or animal power. Savory's engine was used in coal mines to pump out the water that accumulated at the bottom of the shafts. This allowed the miners to work in a safer environment and extract more coal. The use of steam power in mines quickly spread to other industries, such as in ironworks for powering bellows and in textile factories for driving spinning machines. And moving on, another frequently asked question is, who made the first steam engine to fit into a train? And the answer is Richard Trevithick. Richard Trevithick was a British mining engineer and inventor who is credited with building the first steam locomotive that was able to run on rails. Trevithick was born in 1771 in Cornwall, England, where he worked as a mining engineer in the tin and copper mines of his native county. He became interested in steam power while working in the mines and began experimenting with ways to improve the efficiency of steam engines. In 1802, Trevithick built his first steam locomotive, which he called the Puffing Devil. This was a small engine that consisted of a boiler mounted on wheels, a single driving wheel with a connecting rod and a valve gear that controlled the flow of steam to the cylinder. The Puffing Devil was able to run on rails, but it was too small and underpowered to be of much practical use. However, it demonstrated the feasibility of using steam power to drive a locomotive. In 1804, Trevithick built a larger and more powerful engine that he called the Blubber. This engine featured two driving wheels and a set of smaller wheels in the middle to help with steering. The Blubber was able to haul a load of 10 tons for several miles on a single charge of fuel. Although not the first steam locomotive ever built, Trevithick's engines were the first to be designed specifically for railway use, and it laid the foundation for the development of modern steam locomotives. Lastly, what year does this happen? And the answer is between the year 1698 and 1712. Thomas Savory patented his steam engine in 1698, while Thomas Newcomen received a patent for his improved atmospheric engine in 1712. Both engines were developed and patented in England during this time period. So, there you have it, the answer to the common questions about the first steam engine. Hopefully you learned something new and gained a deeper appreciation for this amazing invention and those who made it possible. Don't forget to leave your thoughts and comments below. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to check out our other videos for more engineering insights. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.